Welcome to the Sandro channel. Make sure that you subscribe.
Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans, and today, what did you guys think of that intro? Did you like that? Nice little snazzy jingle there. Me and my brother actually made that in just 4 hours, and I thought it sounded so good. I wanted to add it into some of my videos on this channel. It's not going to be on every video, okay? It's not going to be on every last video, but I'm going to try and add it in as often as I can, because I think it sounds amazing. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know if you like the jingle. Maybe you don't like it. I want to hear your feedback down below. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about Sausage Party. Yeah, we're here on Variety.com. Article by Joe Otterson, and it says here. Oh, by the way, I got to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Hendog HD, for sending me this link. Thank you so much. You guys are always sending me these cool articles on my Discord so I could talk about them. So thank you so much, Hendog HD, for passing me this awesome news article. So yes, Sausage Party is getting a series which has been ordered at Amazon, and multiple original cast members are returning. So that's really good. And obviously the main cast member you'd be waiting for is, of course, Seth Rogen, and he is in there. He is confirmed. So let's get into the article. Just a little bit of reading here, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts on it, what have you. So a Sausage Party series has been ordered at Amazon, Variety has learned. So that's pretty cool. The animated show is titled Sausage Party Foodtopia. Yeah, there's a lot of topias going on these days. I just covered like Zootopia Plus, a brand new Disney Plus show. And it's really weird because Zootopia Plus, instead of being like a sequel series, it takes place during the Zootopia movie, which is kind of weird. I've never really seen anything quite like that. But yeah, Zootopia Plus, I did a video on that. You guys should go watch it. But no, we're not talking about Zootopia Plus. We're talking about Sausage Party Foodtopia, which is pretty interesting. So is this a sequel series? You know, like, do they go like Foodtopia? I'm assuming, so why would they call it Foodtopia? Maybe they actually go to the factory where food is made, maybe. Or maybe where would food gather? Where would there be a lot of food? I don't know. Maybe it's a giant castle. Maybe they go to the Queen's castle. Well, she's passed away. I guess the King's castle. Maybe they go over to England. Or yeah, a factory, you know, maybe some kind of royal family. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, where would they go? Is it just the store, the supermarket again? I don't know. I'm trying to spitball some ideas. Let me know in the comments down below. Where would it, like an island of food, like Foodtopia? Where would a Foodtopia be? Like, maybe like a homeless shelter. There's a lot of food, you know, a lot of people donating food to a homeless shelter. Maybe they go to a homeless shelter and they call that like a Foodtopia, right? Because the food is sentient, you know, but they don't know like everything, you know, they're just food at the end of the day. So maybe they think a homeless shelter is some kind of like secret place of gathering. Or maybe it's some kind of like food utopia where they all gather. I don't know. I'm trying to spitball ideas. Want to hear your ideas. Where the heck is the Foodtopia? Is it just back at the grocery store? I don't know. Or is it just a name? Is it just a name? Are we not going to any kind of island here? Are we not going to any new location? I want to know. Plot details are being kept under wraps, so we can only speculate. See, that's what I was doing there. Just giving you guys some speculation on where they could go with the story. So it is unknown if it will be a prequel. Oh, I never even considered that. That's a good thing here. So it could be a prequel series. Maybe not even in the same supermarket. Maybe in just a different supermarket. I don't know. Very interesting. Or maybe, okay, Foodtopia. Maybe it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, right? An all-you-can-eat buffet. Maybe that's where it takes place. I don't know. But I'm assuming it's going to be taking place in the grocery store again. Or is it a sequel series? We don't know at this time. To the 2016 film. It's already been, wow. It's almost 10 years. Well, not 10. Okay. It's 6 years. 6 years since that movie came out. I actually saw this in theaters too with my friends. So holy shit, that takes me back. Can't believe it's already been that many years. 2016. Wow. Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig, Michael Cera. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a while, right? I remember Michael Cera and was it Jonah Hill? those two guys during the 2010s and the early 2000s, those guys were in like every goddamn movie. I haven't seen a lot of them in modern day, but yeah, Michael Cera and Jonah Hill were in like everything, man. So that's pretty interesting to see Michael Cera back. David Krumholtz and Edward Norton, all of whom lent their voices to the film, will return for the series. Additionally, Will Forte, Sam Richardson, Natasha Rothwell, and Yasir Lester will also star in the series. Okay, so there is going to be new characters. So it seems like okay. So it's probably a sequel then, right? It's probably like a sequel where it's because they have all the returning characters, right? That tells me it's a sequel of some kind or a reboot. Maybe it's just a brand new continuity, like it takes place in a different universe. I don't know. I do remember at the end of Sausage Party, they go into the real world, right? Like Seth Rogen actually becomes Seth Rogen, you know? There's like a weird end scene. Yeah, the ending of Sausage Party is really weird after like you see a little bit of the credits there. So there is like there is a multiverse. So this could just take place in a new universe. So yeah, it is currently in production. And this is, I think, like one of the last things we need to read here. Film used to be superior art form to television, and we humbly breached the pinnacle of what can be achieved with film in our remarkable opus. Okay, so when they say opus here, they mean like they think that Sausage Party was one of the greatest things they've ever made up until that point, right? So like usually people use the term magnum opus, right? So they think Sausage Party was one of the best things they ever produced. I agree. Looking back on a lot of Seth Rogen films, like I've said it multiple times, I'm not a fan of Seth Rogen. I don't think he's very good. You see, when you watch a lot of Seth Rogen films, they just all start blending together. Like Seth Rogen only has like one key character. You know, he's a really one-note actor. He doesn't have a good range of character. He literally just plays his real life personality a lot of times, it feels like. And I don't know, I'm kind of sick of Seth Rogen films and movies, but I did enjoy Sausage Party, and I do enjoy animation, so I'll give this one a watch. Yeah, even in that new Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers reboot, right? They did the live action kind of like movie there. They had Seth Rogen in there. He's just Seth Rogen playing Seth Rogen. That's literally all he does. So yeah, I'm not a fan. I kind of got sick of his acting style after a while. But yeah, said Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. But now that film is completely dead. Oh my God. They're just acknowledging that like the movie theaters are dying like front and center here. But now that film is completely dead and TV is the forever king of entertainment, I think they mean streaming services. We decided to continue the epic adventures of our culinary crew. Now, they do use the word continue. Because they use the word continue, that leads me to believe it's like a new, like maybe it takes place after the movie instead of being a prequel, right? Would you use the word continue if it was a prequel? Probably not, right? So I'm thinking it's a sequel of some kind. The epic adventures of the culinary crew in the soon-to-be legendary televised masterpiece Sausage Party Foodtopia. It's got all the heart, double the puns, and triple the food on food sex. Oh God. I almost forgot how wacky Sausage Party really was. Yeah. Now, one of the things I never understood is how did the douche, you guys remember the movie? How did the, like, I get the food comes to life, but like, how is the douche alive? Right? Like, that, it makes no sense. It's like some of the food is alive, but then it's like, here's this douche, which is like, you know, more of a medical thing, right? It's not food. A douche isn't food. It's more of like a medical assisting thing, you know, for women. But like, I'm just out here like, what is the explanation? Are they ever going to explain like how some characters are alive and some aren't, right? Is this going to be like a Toy Story situation where, you know, certain thing like Forky, remember Forky was just a fork, but then they super glue some eyeballs, they put a couple pipe cleaners on him, and suddenly he's alive, right? So Forky comes to life. You know, what is the formula for life in Sausage Party? I hope they dive into that a little bit more. where was it? Food on food sex. In other words, it's exactly what the world needs right now. Very interesting stuff. So yeah, that's basically all we need to know. Also, here's a quick reminder. It grossed about $140 million on a budget of $19 million. Now, here's the big problem about Sausage Party. You might remember, not Black Adam. Where is it? Hold on. I thought I had it pulled up here somewhere. One sec. I think it's this one. No, this one. Here we go. Okay, this tab. Sorry, guys. I have like a billion tabs open. Sausage Party working conditions. Yes, this was a big thing because this took place in Canada. An animation studio in Vancouver, I believe, did the whole stuff for Sausage Party. They did the animation for it. So yeah, I remember it being a big deal in Canada specifically. And you might remember some articles from back in 2016 when the movie came out. The working conditions for some Sausage Party animators are, not good. You see here keywords like unpaid overtime, which is par for the course, apparently. Then you saw stuff like this. Sausage Party animators say they weren't paid for overtime. Sausage Party animator abuse highlights industry issues. And then later on, we get this article that says, in 2019, Canadian union prevails in Sausage Party animators' pay. So basically, they ended up winning their overtime pay, which was really good. Especially considering the movie did so well on a $19 million budget. They ended up getting $120 million back. So, like, clearly Seth Rogen could have paid some of that out back to the animators. And it looks like they did eventually get their money there. So that's really good. The Sausage Party were handed a major victory this week from the Canadian Animation Studio, etc., etc. How the Sausage Party gets made. Inside Sausage Party allegations of forced overtime. So that's all been resolved now. My biggest hope is that Seth Rogen learned his lesson. I don't want to see any animators not getting paid. I want everybody to get paid overtime. I want everybody treated well. That's my biggest hope for this series. And I think it could be good. There's not so many adult series out there. And honestly, Sausage Party was a fresh, like a fresh breath air, right? There wasn't, there's not very many adult animated, movies like Sausage Party. Even there is a movie from Genndy Tartakovsky called Fixed, which I'm very looking forward to also. But, there's just not a lot of, adult animated, movies like that. And I do look forward to more of them in the future. But, I'm just grateful we're getting a series here. I want to see more adult, cartoons, 3D animation, etc., etc. But it's very risky. I understand it's risky because when you make a rated R, movie, you're cutting off the entire box office for children. But, damn, I guess it's a bit of a selfish request, but I would love to see more of this kind of thing getting made. I want to see more shows, more adult movies, and more adults, all in general cartoons, because I feel like we're really lacking in it. What was even a big, adult cartoon? Invincible? There wasn't too many. I heard The Boys, right? That cartoon of The Boys. I heard that one was pretty good, too. I haven't seen it myself, but, yeah, there's not a lot of, big adult, action shows right now. It's a lot of the stuff is, Family Guy or whatever, South Park, etc., etc. I want to see more action adult shows and more, very off-the-cuff stuff like this. That's my big hope for the future. I want to hear if you guys agree. I want to hear if you guys like the outro. Do you like the outro? Or the intro, sorry. Why did I say outro? No. Maybe I'll play it again. Yeah, I'll play it again. So it is an outro also. There you go. I'll play it again for you guys right in a bit. I'll just say that please comment, please like, please share, please subscribe. And why not watch an ad for your boy Sandro? Now I'm going to cut out to the outro, which is also the intro. The end. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Sandro channel. Make sure that you subscribe.